What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on June 8th, 2024. The Jaw Titan Falco is exclusive to Hot Topic and is available right now. You can check their website for it, or you can look for it in store. The Meyer exclusive Dilophosaurus is actually listed on their website, and it is showing up in Meyer locations. Now, they do have a street date for it, June 16th. I'm not sure why they have that street date though, because like I said, it's showing up in stores, and even on the website, it's listed as being in stock. So you actually can get that figure now if you are interested in it. The Funko.com exclusive Jaylen Brown released and is still available at the time of this recording. Also, that Qui-Gon Jinn versus Darth Maul 2-pack is still in stock right now with Funko.com. And with Target, do be on the lookout for the Blacklight Daredevil figures if you are interested in them. I have been seeing at least one of them in my local Target locations. It's not the one that I'm interested in. Really, there's maybe 2 or 3 of these that I'm interested in. I haven't seen them yet, but be on the lookout for them though. Like I said, if you are interested in them, of course, you could check Target's website for availability as well. Disney Afternoon NFTs are coming soon. I don't have the date of the actual drop for these just yet. When I learn that information, of course, I will share that with you. There is going to be a glow-in-the-dark Liquidator pop included with the physical pops for this particular drop. The Upper Deck Captain America with the glow-in-the-dark chase is going to release as a retail exclusive overseas. So here in the States, of course, you had to buy the full case of the Upper Deck trading cards in order to get the redemption card for this Captain America pop. But like I said, it seems like it's going to be sold individually in overseas markets. I'm not sure which all countries it's going to be available in. If I learn some more information about this, I will try to share that with you all. I do want to point out here in the States, if you don't want to get a full case of the Upper Deck trading cards, of course, you can check the second market. Some people are selling the redemption card individually. I see it going for like around $50 or so. So I mean, you got to really think about whether or not that is worth it for you personally. Just sharing this information with you all though. Like I said, if I learn any more about the release, then of course I will let you all know in the future. So Brian Mariotti, he is the former CEO of Funko, and he actually left the company, and I don't know all the ins and outs of what happened with him and Funko. I've heard different things. I don't know which all stories are true, but regardless, he always to me seemed like somebody that really did care about the product, that cared about collectibles, and now it seems like he is co-founding a new collectibles company called Thrilljoy. So I'll be interested to see what these collectibles look like, whether or not they have licensing or not. You know, I'm definitely going to keep my eyes on that, and if I learn more information, I will share that with you all. Personally, I don't just collect Funko. I do pick up other things from other companies that interest me, so I'm very interested to see what he does with this particular company, if it pans out and this is accurate. The Marvel Collector Core box is going to have a Wolverine box. That seems like it's still tracking to release this summer. Some people did get cancellation notices. They may have noticed that. This is not canceling the Wolverine box. It's probably because that Captain America Brave New World box ended up being delayed and basically pushed to next year because the MCU adjusted their schedule. So again, I think that's what the cancellation is about. The Wolverine box should still be on the way. Shadow with Chaos Emerald and a T is going to be a GameStop exclusive. I haven't seen this listed just yet, but that should be on the way very soon. There is a new Bitty Pop Chase game that is showing up at Target. I'm not sure if it's a Target exclusive. I don't see a Target sticker on there, but it could be a Target exclusive item. If I learn more about that, of course, I will share that with you. But for right now, it seems like there is a Disney version of the game and a Harry Potter version of the game. The Toy Con exclusive Freddy Funko that you see pictured here is limited to 3,000 pieces that will be available at the Funko Fanatic Philippine event this month. And some online retailers may have it listed as well. I know that I've seen it listed with Ralphie's Funhouse. You got to remember though, with these Pop Asia figures, these overseas exclusives, sometimes it's a pretty hefty price that comes along with them. Here are some more figures that should be at that event in the Philippines. And this does include the Scary Girl figures that you see here in the upper right. Again, I have seen the majority of these with Ralphie's Funhouse. And again, I want to remind you, it's up to you to decide whether or not it's worth those hefty prices to go for these particular figures. You see that at least 2 of the figures in the mix here do have chase variants. And like I said, it's up to you to decide whether or not you want to actually go for these. I don't think Ralphie's Funhouse would be the only retailer that would have these online. So you can look around and maybe try to compare some prices, maybe check the second market as well. So Batman 1989, I shared a list in the last Funko news video about some possible upcoming figures related to that particular film. We get an early look here at the Joker on the beach. Of course, once we have the official look of these pops, I will share the better images with you all. There's another Batman here you see in the mix where he's kind of beat up. I'm assuming this is from the finale of the movie. A Batmobile is right next to him, so it'll be interesting to see what particular figure might go along with that. You also see here these Batman 66 figures. We have Batman and Joker with onomatopoeia, bubbles, and they may possibly be in a 2-pack because there is a Batman 66 2-pack that has been rumored. So we'll see if these two are together or if there's individual, and that's a separate 2-pack that is on the way. With Yu-Gi-Oh, you see that we have the Flame Wingman here. With World of Warcraft, we have the Death Knight, and there's also a casual Todoroki on the way from My Hero Academia. Also coming soon, I do want to go ahead and point this out very quickly, that the Shanks Wanted poster should get a restock on Funko.com. That item did sell out during that release, and some people were kind of upset about that. So this should be another opportunity. I don't know what day is going to become available. Keep your eyes on Funko.com. I have a feeling whenever it goes live that it could sell out again very quickly. So no guarantees on a community post with that one. I may try to put it up if I see that become available, but like I said, this could sell out quickly. So just keep checking Funko.com on a regular basis. You also see here the metallic Spider-Man with T that is on the way. Don't know which retailer that's going to be with just yet. I will try to update that when I know. There is a flocked cinema roll with soccer ball pocket pop that is on the way. So this could either be with Box Lunch or Hot Topic or both. When I learn for sure, of course, I will share. And yes, we do have finally a look at the Ghostface pops that are on the way. It's very interesting that the box actually says Ghostface as the header instead of Scream. So really focusing in on the character there. You see that there is a jumbo size of Ghostface. That is actually a common item. Then there's a common standard size Ghostface. And also this glow in the dark Amazon exclusive that is up for pre-order. I went ahead and pre-ordered the glow in the dark one because that's the main one that I want out of these. Somebody did point it out in the comments that they were hoping that they would not do the pupils on the eyes. They really are unnecessary. I don't think it ruins the pops, but it is an unnecessary detail. Funko really could have left those off, and yeah, I think the figure would look better for it. Let me know your own thoughts about that. We also get a better look here at the Blacklight Chucky pops, which are also available for pre-order. Now the one at the top, that's the main one that I want to add to my personal collection. With the good guy Chucky, yeah, I know it's the good guy version of the character, but he just looks too sweet to me, you know, especially coming out of the pumpkin there. So no, I like the more sinister looking Chucky, so that's the one that I'm going to add to my personal collection. Then we have here the Stranger Things pops. Again, these are available for pre-order with various retailers. You see that we finally have here Murray with the flamethrower. This had been rumored for so long. Same thing with Max at the cemetery as well, and that turned out really awesome looking. That looks better than I expected, so they did a great job with that. Of course, these are all common items that you're seeing here. Then we have these Scoops Ahoy figures. Of course, we have Steve and Robin in the Demogorgon. Me personally, I'm not super crazy about these color schemes. I get what Funko's going for here, but it just doesn't work for me personally. Definitely let me know your own thoughts about those figures. And also, these are molds that have been used before. Obviously, they're repaints, and I'm not completely against repaints. This is actually common practice with collectibles and toys in general, so I'm not completely against repaints. I just feel like they could have done something different here, maybe even used something different with different characters. But yeah, feel free to share your own thoughts about these pops. Next up here, we have the Batgirl comic cover, which looks really awesome. I don't think I'm going to worry about getting this for my own collection, especially because there is that standalone figure that's on the way. I think it's the same Batgirl that's on the way, so I'm not going to worry about the comic cover personally, but it does look pretty cool. We also have here a TLC 3-pack focused on no scrubs. The outfits from that video, I think they look pretty great together. They're pretty good with the poses there as well that they chose for them. Again, these are available for pre-order right now. Some more figures available for pre-order right now do include Honeycomb Monster, which had been listed as Honeycomb Craze with the rumors, but yeah, Honeycomb Monster is what they have on the actual box. We also have the Etch-a-Sketch, which I think turned out pretty cute here. I like how they have the lines kind of coming over to where his pupils and eyebrows and mouth and all are drawn in, so it's kind of accurate to how you would actually do with the Etch-a-Sketch, which is a cool detail. We also have here Pebbles Flintstone with Fruity Pebbles, and then we have Snoopy and the Beagle Scouts, and I really like what Funko decided to do with this. I was kind of wondering if they were just going to have Snoopy and Woodstock, but you see that they have multiple birds there with him and they're roasting marshmallows over the flame. Nice detail. I think this is a great item for Snoopy fans. Now with the Acolyte, I have watched the first 2 episodes and I did like some of the action, some of the choreography with that, and some of the effects look alright, but I'm not really drawn to these characters just yet. I do think there's some talent in the cast, but especially since they have the main lead from Squid Game in there, that's pretty cool to see him, elsewhere. But yeah, I'm just not drawn to these characters right now. It's not doing much for me personally. And a character that died also, I was kind of surprised by, and not pleasantly surprised, mind you. So yeah, I don't know how to feel about this series just yet. I'm not going to bail on it. I'm still going to watch the rest of the season, but I definitely want to hear from you. What do you think about the Acolyte thus far? And are you going to actually go for any of these pops here? Again, all of these pops are commons that you can pre-order right now with various retailers. And then yes, we have new Coraline pops, so the rumors did turn out to be true. So we do have Coraline and Tunnel, which I think looks great. I might have to actually go for that one. I'm definitely going to add YB to my collection. I'm so glad to see YB finally, and fingers crossed, I'm really hoping that Funko will give us a variant or two of YB as well. I would love him with his helmet on, like the welder's mask that he wore, basically that type of thing that he fixed up, or him at the with the button eyes and the sewn mouth. That would be pretty cool as well. So we'll see what happens with that though, if Funko decides to do anything else. Also, we have Spink Enforceable as a 2-pack. That looks great as well. I could see picking that up for my collection. So I think they did a great job with these pops here, and maybe I'm being a little bit greedy, but I want to see even more with Coraline. Definitely let me know what you think about these pops if you are a fan, and do bear in mind that Coraline will be back in theater because of the anniversary, 15th anniversary of the movie, and supposedly it's like enhanced 3D that's going to be going on with it. So we'll see what happens with that. I actually went and saw Coraline when they put it in theater last year, and I'm going to see it again when they put it back in theater this time. It'd be really nice too to see Nightmare Before Christmas back in theater at some point. I would definitely jump on that. But yeah, again, let me know what you think about these Coraline pops, and is there anything else in particular that you would like to see based on Coraline? There are a lot of rumors to share this time, so please bear with me as I go through these. I also want to remind you that whenever I get additional information, I do make sure that I give updates in these videos. Bear in mind though, from what I hear, it can take at least 9 months or more for a Funko Pop to be produced. So some of these pops we might see in the near future, and then some of them we may not hear about them for a good while. Just please be patient, and I definitely will give you updates when I can. So let's start things off with Marvel. There could be a series of pops called MCU Archives, and this may include Captain America from the first Avenger, Agent Carter from the first Avenger, Iron Man Mark V from Iron Man 2, and Whiplash from Iron Man 2. Now there is a previously released Marvel Collector Core exclusive of Iron Man Mark V versus Whiplash. I have that in my collection. I do like that item, but I do think it's a good idea to give us the individual figures as well. With House of M, we could see Scarlet Witch with a No More Mutants speech bubble. I think that's a good idea. I'd be interested to see how that turns out, and may pick that up if it happens. We could also see a metallic Deadpool pop in T. Maybe this will be based on the latest Deadpool pop. I'm not really sure. We'll have to see what happens with that. And also a metallic Weapon X pop in T. With DC, we could see a Batman The World comic cover, a Blacklight Harley Quinn with weapons pop in T, a Starfire pop in T. From Smallville, we could see Clark Kent, Kara Kent, and Doomsday. With Fantasia's upcoming anniversary, we could see a Spring Sprite. From Lady and the Tramp, we could see Lady with Puppy and Tramp with Puppy. With She-Ra's upcoming anniversary, we could see She-Ra with Cal, Princess Glimmer, Hordak, and Shadow Weaver. With Care Bear's cousins, we could see Bright Heart Raccoon, Cozy Heart Penguin. With Rainbow Bright, we could see Rainbow Bright and Twink, Indigo Doll and Hammy, Red Butler and Romeo, Patty O'Green and Lucky. So it seems like they're focusing on 2-packs there with Rainbow Bright. With Sonic the Hedgehog, we could see Treasure Hunter Knuckles, Rouge, E123 Omega, and a 6-inch Big the Cat with Froggy. With Five Nights at Freddy's, we could see a Golden Freddy in Office statue, some mystery minis, and some ruined pops and action figures. I believe the game that this is based on is Security Breach Ruin, just R-U-I-N, but the pops are being referred to as Ruined with the ED at the end. I think that's what the line is going to be called. And then from Arcane, we could see Caitlyn, Victor, and Mel. With Lord of the Rings, we could get a new full wave, including Nazgul, Arwen in a coronation outfit, glow-in-the-dark deluxe Gandalf, also Elrond in Rivendell, Pop Town. We could see a glow-in-the-dark Godzilla pop in T. From Wicked, we could see a Glinda pop in T. With Hello Kitty, we could see some ice cream related pops, including Hello Kitty, My Melody, Kuromi, Cinema Roll, and Tuxedo Sam. Now, I did previously share an upcoming wave that would focus on these Sanrio characters with desserts. I don't know if this is the same thing or if it's something separate. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that though. With Disney in real life, IRL, we could see a Runner Mickey, a Hot Girl Walk Minnie, a Hot Girl Walk Daisy Duck. And then with the White Lotus, we could see Armin with Suitcase. Focusing on Pop Rocks for a moment, we could see a California Love Tupac. I could see that being very popular. We could see a Billie Jean Michael Jackson again. That could be very popular. It would be very cool if they actually did that with a light up base, but maybe that's a slim chance on that. With T-Pain, I was wondering what other T-Pain figures we might see, and it seems like there could be a Rapper turned Sanga one on the way. We could see Kiss pops based on Rock and Roll All Night, and I think these would be individual pops. With Bon Jovi, we could see a Slippery When Wet cover. Then focusing on WWE, we could see pops based on Gunther, Io Sky, LA Knight, Stacy Keibler, The Heartbreak Kid, and X-Pac D-Generation X variant. With Bridgerton, we could see Colin Bridgerton and Penelope Featherington. With Andor, we could see a new Andor himself and some supporting characters, including his mother. With Xena, we could see Xena with Spear and Gabrielle. With Beetlejuice, we could see Beetlejuice with Tombstone, a new Lydia Dietz, and Delia Dietz. With Army of Darkness, we could see Ash with Boomstick, of course, a new one here, Evil Ash, and a DVD cover. With Mars Attacks, we could see the alien leader, an alien soldier, an alien woman, and then a different alien soldier with a glow-in-the-dark chase. From Dragon Ball Super Broly, we could see Gogeta with a chase, Broly, Kid Goku, Super Saiyan God Vegeta, Chile, and a 6-inch Broly as well. So like I said, at the beginning of the rumor mill, when I learn more information about these possible releases, I will definitely give you all updates in the future. If you appreciate the work that I put into these videos, please remember to drop a like on the video. That's a very easy way to show support, not just to my channel, but to any YouTuber in general. Share this video if you think it's going to help out other collectors. Let me know also in the comments, what have you added to your collection recently? What have you been seeing in the stores? Anything interesting that you've seen in the stores recently? I look forward to reading your comments, and I will talk to you all again real soon.